core, the essence of entrepreneurship is about making meaning. Those companies that are fundamentally founded to change the world, to make the world a better place, to make meaning, are the companies that make a difference.
The idea of a company that has a social mission first and foremost.
We're all moving towards a much faster cadence in terms of instant gratification from whatever we do, whether it's in media or politics, but building things that have a big impact on the world take time.
How do we make sure every kid can read at grade level in 3rd grade? How do we make sure every kid is in a high quality preschool? How do we make sure that police-community relationships are okay? I'm worried that we'll spend all our time and all our energy and all our smart on profit, but really forgetting about people.
We can crowdsource the world's largest study and empower each of us with our information, like let the people rise. We really can topple a $3 trillion industry.
What do we care about? What is this for? Am I willing to value something else besides money?
Welcome to the Stanford Venture Studio. We are a university-wide entrepreneurship hub for graduate student teams working on new venture ideas. We're open to everyone and have no application process. We are sector, stage, and type of venture agnostic and welcome graduate student-led teams from any school. Solo founders are welcome. When you join through a simple enrollment form, you get access to a range of resources and benefits that you can use at your own pace with additional support if and when you need it. Our benefits include access to people who can be helpful to you, an amazing community of peers and alumni, and a number of free tools and services. Our wonderful co-working space, the NGP Collab, is currently closed, but we hope to be able to offer it again in the future. If you'd like to learn more, find us on the web, email us, or join us on October 8th for our Entrepreneurs at Stanford Open House and Mixer, where you'll not only have an opportunity to learn more about Venture Studio, but also network with others in the Stanford entrepreneurship community. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gordon Saul, Executive Director of the Bayer Center for Biodesign. Our mission involves educating and empowering aspiring health technology innovators. Our training philosophy is based on the observation that a lot of innovation starts with a technology looking for a need. In healthcare, we believe it is more efficient to start with a deep understanding of the clinical problem, and then the technology or solution comes second. This is based on the design thinking methodology, where the ideation phase starts following an understanding of your customer. But in healthcare, the question is, who is your customer? There are a variety of stakeholders involved in the decision to uptake a new technology. To deal with this complexity, we created the biodesign process, where the needs finding is followed by the invention phase, and finally, how to turn that into a sustainable business. We have a series of courses at Stanford at the undergraduate and graduate level, as well as a postgraduate fellowship and other grant programs and training programs for faculty. One of the things that we're most proud of is that technologies that were first conceived in our programs have now reached over 3.4 million people and counting. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Leslie Garvin of Stanford University's Haas Center for Public Service. At the Haas Center, we consider social entrepreneurship to be one of our pathways of public service and civic engagement. We also have a strong focus this year on public interest technology. At the Haas Center, there are many ways to get involved in both of these areas. Through Cardinal Commitment, you can volunteer with a student organization or off-campus partner in the field of computer science, engineering, or social entrepreneurship. With Cardinal Quarter, you can apply for a summer or spring quarter internship at a nonprofit startup or a public interest tech organization. With Cardinal Courses, you can take an academic course that focuses on community partnerships and projects. And finally, with Cardinal Careers, you can take advantage of career advising and public service fellowships for graduating seniors and co-terms, including at tech nonprofits and civic tech organizations. You can find out more information on the Haas Center website. And also, I strongly encourage you to sign up for our Cardinal Careers newsletter and our Public Interest Tech newsletter. These come out weekly and feature jobs, fellowships, internships, events, and volunteer opportunities. I look forward to seeing you around the Haas Center.
I'm Scott Elrod, the Associate Director in Stanford's Office of Technology Licensing. Our office is responsible for protecting inventions and software of Stanford faculty and students. And we issue about 130 licenses and options each year. Of those, about 30 are to startups, many of those inventor startups. The inventions that we cover span all the disciplines, including engineering, medicine, and even education and law. And through the industrial contracts group in our office, we're also responsible for negotiating all of the industry contracts with faculty. Take a look at our website. It's otl.stanford.edu. We've got lots of guides for inventors and for industry and also for startups. And reach out to us if you think you might have a way that you could use some Stanford technology in your work. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Brian Bartholomew and I'm with the Tomcat Center for Sustainable Energy. Our Innovation Transfer Program helps externalize Stanford inventions and innovations in the broad area of sustainability. Since the fall of 2013, we have provided equity-free grant funding to 78 teams who have gone on to raise over $320 million in follow-on funding. There have been 3 acquisitions and currently there are 20 revenue-generating spin-outs. About 30% of our teams are or have been affiliated with StartX. Our grantees come from all across the university and include faculty, staff, postdocs, graduate and undergraduate students, and MBA, MSX, and JD candidates. About 60% of our grantees are from the School of Engineering, 25% from the GSB, and the rest from the other schools. Please do visit our website, which contains a lot of information about our programs and grantees, and do not hesitate to reach out to us if we can be of any assistance. Thank you.
Hey StartX, we're the Launchpad team. I'm Jeremy Utley.
I'm Perry Claybon. Nice to see you all. So Launchpad is a accelerator. It's not a class, so think of it that way. And the way it's different at Stanford, I would say, or the way it's unique, is it focuses primarily on using prototyping to launch to learn. So how do you launch your concept in simple ways to generate data, see if it's viable, and build the business step by step that way?
In order to get into the class, you've got to come see us at office hours, where we will work with you to craft clever experiments to assess the viability of the direction that you're hoping to pursue. And either way, whether you're a fit for the class or not, we'd love to help you out. So please, at the very least, come by and see us in office hours, and we can help you determine whether entrepreneurship's right for you or whether this particular direction is right for you. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Savell, one of the managing directors of the Rock Center for Corporate Governance, which is a joint initiative between Stanford Law School and Stanford Business School. The Rock Center promotes the study and practice of corporate governance through programs, research, and scholarship that brings together academics, business leaders, policymakers, practitioners, and regulators. I'm co-director of a venture capital symposium that Stanford puts on annually in collaboration with the National Venture Capital Association. This event addresses some of the most significant governance challenges facing the VC community and covers topics like culture and diversity, conflicts of interest and fiduciary duties, and human capital management. This year, we will feature a new session called the CEO Perspective that will put 2 venture-backed company CEOs in conversation with an investor. We host a number of events throughout the year that are open to students and the public at large, including a monthly student lunch series that brings in speakers from different industries to discuss their career paths. a morning speaker series that covers a broad range of timely topics for Silicon Valley board members, and one-off evening events that in the past have featured Scott Cooper of Andreessen Horowitz, John Carreyrou, author of Bad Blood, who discussed the rise and fall of blood testing startup Theranos, and Julian Guthrie and 3 prominent VCs that she highlights in her book Alpha Girls. We've also held roundtables with academics, practitioners, and investors on topics like CFIUS and antitrust and venture capital. This coming year, we hope to continue most of this great programming online, and we also hope to engage with students, faculty, the corporate governance community, companies, and the venture capital and private equity industries on important issues around racial justice. That's a brief overview of what we do here at the Rock Center. You can learn more about what we do by visiting our website and by joining our email list to stay up to date on upcoming events and opportunities. I hope to see you at our next event. Thanks.